All right, folks, we're going to be doing another test with the 4570. Been a while since I did a test with this cartridge, but we're testing the 300 grain Hammer bullet from Hammer Bullets. This is the Stone Hammer. It was once called the Shock Hammer, and now they changed the name to Stone Hammer. But I've got a pretty stout dose of IMR 4198, and you can see this is a big copper hollow point, very nice size hollow point. And something that's kind of makes this different than others is it is a boat tail bullet, so I don't have to flare the brass in order to seat bullets, which is really nice. But we're gonna go ahead and do a 3-shot group at 50 yards, and then we're gonna go ahead and do a water jug test, see how they expand, and we'll follow up, see how they do. But first, we got to get a chronograph reading, get an idea on how fast these things are going. All right, we've got the chronograph set up. Let's get a velocity reading, see how fast they're going. .2112. So I apologize for the nasty, wet, dirty paper. My pallet fell down face flat on the ground, and there was some snow melting, and so the paper got kind of dirty. I'll have another piece of paper with me, otherwise I go get one. We're gonna go back to 50 yards. We'll do a quick group with the Marlin 1895 Trapper. I believe that's a 16-inch barrel model. As you can see, I've done some other grouping. Developed that load for my buddy's 300 Winchester Magnum. That's a 200 grain Federal Terminal Ascent. Very happy with that. But we're gonna go back to 50 yards. Part of the reason why I'm doing 50 yards is because the 4570 is not considered a long-range cartridge, especially in the hunting world. Secondly, I've got a very low power scope that's also got pretty poor glass. I get it, I went cheapo on it. And third, I don't know where the point of impact is going to be on these. Well, gosh darn, these seem to group better than I expected them to. Granted, it was only 50 yards, but shoot, that's 3 shots and well under an inch. And again, like I said, the 4570 is not necessarily a long-range cartridge, but that doesn't mean it can't be accurate. All right, so I've got 5 def jugs lined up. I'm gonna go back to 50 yards once again, same spot that I was grouping, and we saw they shot very nicely. We'll go back to 50 yards, see if we can catch one of these 300 grain Stone Hammers out of the 4570. We'll see how they penetrate, we'll see how they expand. Stay tuned. We've got jug number 3. We're gonna go ahead and remove it. And holy cow, we got a bullet stuck in the back of jug number 3. It looks like it's mushroomed out pretty decent, and it hit the 4th jug. The 4th jug is leaking. Let's go ahead and remove this bullet. Okay, so we're wrapping up our video on the 300 grain Stone Hammer by Hammer Bullets. As you can see, it lived up to the name. We got excellent expansion. It looks like with the velocity we were getting, we were right on the threshold of breaking all the pedals off. We lost 2 of them, and you can see the stress fractures there. So the bullet will do exactly what it's designed to do. It'll expand all the way down to the base of the hollow point. The pedals will shear. However, with the velocities that I'm getting out of my 4570, it's just right on the verge of whether or not those pedals are going to break off, which I'm okay with. If I want the pedals to break off, they make lighter versions that I could push faster. But that is excellent textbook expansion. We got pretty nice penetration. Almost went into the fourth jug. That's pretty hard to do with an expanding 4570 round. One thing I found with the 4570 is most of your bullets that expand won't penetrate very deep due to the large frontal diameter, especially after expansion, and relatively low velocities for the cartridge. However, these 300 grain hammer bullets did an excellent job. I'd be comfortable using them on just about anything in North America, if not anything in North America. Well done, hammer bullets. Your bullets always seem to perform, and I appreciate you guys making a quality product. Guys, if you're interested in buying these, check out Hammer Bullets, and we'll see you on the next video.